Okay. Good morning, children.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, children. So today's revision topic was chapter number 7, isn't it?
Yes.
Respiration. Revision of
Yes,
chapter 7. Respiration in organisms. So children, today I want that some of the questions which are important from this chapter that you will write and then we will have a oral. Okay? इसको पहले लिखो.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
That is all reasoning questions. Write down. ये बहुत important questions है इस chapter का. Why do we need to breathe out carbon dioxide? Write down this question. Why do we need to breathe out carbon dioxide? Question number 6. Or you can pick in your book also. Then next is, why do we get muscle cramps after heavy exercise? Why do we get muscle cramps after heavy exercise?
Ma'am, can you repeat the first question?
Why do we need to breathe out carbon dioxide? Why do we need to breathe out carbon dioxide? Why do we get muscle cramps after heavy exercise? Why do we need to breathe out carbon dioxide? First question. Second is, why do we get muscle cramps after heavy exercise? Why does, next, third one. All are important. These questions are very important. Next is, why does a potted plant die when overwatered? Why does a potted plant die when overwatered? Written? All of you have written till third question.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Next is, where are stomata found in a plant? Where are stomata found in a plant? State their function. State their function. Where are stomata found in a plant? State their function. How is oxygen transported? How is oxygen transported from lungs to the other parts of the body? How is oxygen transported from lungs to the other parts of the body? How is oxygen transported from lungs to the other parts of the body? Written, all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
yes,
Okay, then start writing the answer. Answer लिखो
Okay.
सब लोग.
Okay,
Then
ma'am.
one by one we will discuss. When you complete the first one, just raise your hand or you tell me.
yes, ma'am.
Ma'am,
Ma'am, completed.
Okay, Daniel, you just
Yes,
tell the answer.
ma'am. Which question?
First one, why do we
Why
need
do
to breathe out
Why do
carbon
we-
dioxide?
Yes, ma'am. High level of carbon dioxide in the body can be toxic. Hence, carbon dioxide needs to be removed. It is brought to the lungs by blood and then removed when we exhale.
Okay, very good. Abhigya, first question.
yes, yes, ma'am. Ma'am, we need to breathe out carbon dioxide because the high level of carbon dioxide in the body can be toxic, and hence carbon dioxide need to be removed by exhalation.
Okay, next, Mannat. Question number 1.
We need to breathe our of carbon dioxide. High level of the carbon dioxide is a toxic because it is carbon dioxide is a toxic because of breath of we need to breath of carbon dioxide.
Okay. Next. Next question, all of you have done? Second one?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
You tell me the next one. Why do we get muscle cramp after heavy exercise?
Ma'am, can I?
Ma'am, can I?
Are you ready, Mannat?
yes, ma'am.
Kinjal. Kinjal ready hai? Kinjal?
Ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm ready.
Kinjal, you
Yes,
tell.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Humans muscles can respire anaerobically, and lactic acid is produced in this process and accumulates itself in the muscles, so that the muscle uh, cannot work for a long period.
ये appropriate answer है. थोड़ा missing लग रहा
Ma'am,
है.
can I? Abhijit? Ma'am,
Okay,
can I?
answer.
Ma'am, can I
Ma'am,
answer?
can I answer?
Honey.
Can I answer, Ridhima?
Ridhima. Ridhima Raj.
We get muscle cramp after heavy. Yes, ma'am. We get muscle cramp after heavy exercise because human muscles can respire anaerobically. Lactic acid is produced during this process and accumulates in the muscle. Because of this, the muscle cannot continue working for long. They get fatuated after some time, cause muscle cramp.
Hmm. Okay, next, I think Anshika.
Ma'am, can I?
Anshika, same
Yes, ma'am.
answer. Same question.
Human muscles can respire anaerobically. Lactic acid is productive, accumulate in the muscle. Because of the muscle cannot continue work for long. They after sometimes causing muscle cramp.
Okay, next, Hani Kumari. Hani, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Hani,
Yes, ma'am.
you tell me this answer again.
Ma'am, we get muscle cramp after heavy exercise due to accumulation of lactic acid in our muscle.
Okay, very good. Next, now we will move to the next question. That goes to Gauri. Have you written, Gauri?
Ma'am, can
Okay, Ankur.
Yes,
You
ma'am. I
tell.
have written.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
After Ankur,
Yes,
Gauri
ma'am.
will say. Why
Okay,
does
ma'am.
a
Yes, ma'am.
potted plant die when overwatered?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, the cell of the roots of the plants also need oxygen to survive. They take oxygen from the air spaces between the soil particles. A plant can therefore die if overwatered. It it happens because the spaces between the soil gets occupied by the water, and this prevents the plant's roots from taking in air that they need.
Okay, correct. Gauri?
Ma'am, can
The
I?
Gauri.
roots of the plants. Yes, ma'am. I have. The
Hmm.
cell and the roots of the plants also need oxygen to survive. They take in air from air space present between the soil particles. A plant can therefore die if overwatered. This happens because air space in the soil then get occupied by water, and this prevent the plant's root from taking air oxygen that they need.
Okay, then after that, Anshika
Ma'am, can I
Sagar.
answer, Priyanshu?
Priyanshu.
Yes,
Yes, you
ma'am.
can. Go.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, same
Priyanshu,
question.
why does a potted plant die when overwatered?
A potted plant died when overwatered because roots cannot respire properly. This happens when the air space in the soil gets occupied by water and prevent the plant root from taking air.
Okay, very good. Then after that,
Ma'am, can I give the
Anshika
feedback?
Sagar. Anshika.
Yes,
Where
ma'am.
are stomata found in plant state their function?
Stomata found in surface of leaf. It help in exchanges of gases.
Okay, very good. Amarjeet. Amarjeet Kumar,
Yes, ma'am.
are you ready to answer?
Yes, ma'am.
Tell where are stomata found in plant? State their function.
Stomata are found in the plant leaf surface. Their function is they exchange the gas, carbon dioxide, and oxygen.
Very good. Sneha. Sneha Kumari,
Yes, ma'am.
you tell me why does a potted plant die when overwatered?
The cells in the roots of the plants also need oxygen to survive. They take in air from the air spaces present between the soil particles. A plant can therefore die if overwatered. This happens because air spaces in the soil then get occupied by water, and this prevents the plant roots from taking in air oxygen that they need.
Okay, very good. Then after that, next is Srishti. Are you ready, Srishti?
Yes, ma'am.
You tell me how is oxygen transported from lungs to the other parts of the body?
Oxygen is transported from lungs to the other parts of the body with the help of a pigment called hemoglobin.
Okay. Rupali,
Yes, ma'am.
how is oxygen transported from lungs to other parts of the body?
Oxygen is transported from lungs to other parts of the body by the help of a red pigment called hemoglobin.
Okay. Diksha, Diksha Sinha. Diksha Sinha, 7D.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
You tell me why does a potted plant die when overwatered?
The potted plant die when they are overwatered because the roots will not get enough oxygen to breathe as water fill up the air spaces present between the soil particles. This will
Okay.
cause decaying of the root and ultimately the plant dies.
Okay. Divya Prakash.
Yes,
Divya
ma'am.
Prakash,
Yes, ma'am.
you tell me why do we get must have you told this answer?
No, ma'am.
Okay, then you say why do we get muscle cramp after heavy exercise?
We get muscle cramps after heavy exercise due to the anaerobic respiration in the absence of oxygen. So the lactose present in our body changes into lactic acid and our muscle gets clenched and we get heavy pain.
Okay, very good. Ritvik Verma.
Yes, ma'am.
Ritvik Verma.
Yes, ma'am.
You tell me how is oxygen transported from lungs to the other parts of the body?
The blood while passing through the lungs picks up oxygen with the help of a pigment called hemoglobin. Blood is red due to the presence of hemoglobin in it. Hemoglobin transports oxygen to different parts of the body. It also picks up some of the carbon dioxide produced by the cells during cellular respiration and transports it to the lungs for expiration. Hemoglobin thus acts as a respiratory carrier in our body.
Okay. Now Aditi. Aditi. 7E Aditi. Aradhya Singh. If you are in the class, all of you have to participate. Nalin Kanak. Nalin Kanak.
Yes, ma'am.
You tell me, why do we need to breathe out carbon dioxide?
Yes, ma'am.
Why do we need to breathe out carbon dioxide?
We need to breathe out carbon dioxide because carbon dioxide is a toxic substance.
Yes. Next, Ankur.
Yes, ma'am.
How is oxygen transported from lungs to other parts of the body?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, the blood while passing through the lungs picks up the oxygen with the help of a pigment called hemoglobin. Hemoglobin transport oxygen to different parts of the body. Then to the body, it also picks up some of the carbon dioxide produced by the cells during the cellular respiration and then transport it to the lungs uh, for expiration.
Okay. Daniel Rehan. Daniel.
Yes, ma'am.
You tell me the next question. Just see. Wait a minute. इसके अलावा और क्या था आप लोग का? ये याद है आप लोग को? Describe an activity to show that exhaled air contains carbon dioxide.
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
हाँ,
ma'am.
बोलो.
Yes, ma'am.
You tell.
To show that exhaled air contains carbon dioxide, take a drinking straw and a test tube containing freshly prepared lime water. Place one end of the straw in the lime water and blow the exhaled air gently at the other end of the straw. Observation. Lime water turns milky due to the presence of carbon dioxide in the exhaled air.
Okay, very good. Next, who will say? Abhigya.
Yes, ma'am.
Same answer.
Ma'am, yes, ma'am. Ma'am, to show
Describe
that
an activity to show that exhaled air contains carbon dioxide.
yes, ma'am. Ma'am, to show that exhaled air contains carbon dioxide, the materials required are first we have to take a straw, a test tube which is containing freshly prepared lime water. Ma'am, we have to place one end of the straw in the lime water and blow the exhaled air gently at the other end of the straw. Ma'am, we'll observe that lime water turns milky due to the presence of carbon dioxide in our exhaled air. This shows that the exhaled air contains carbon dioxide.
Very good. Listen, children, whenever you are explaining an activity, you just do it in an activity form. Activity form में जैसे अभी अभिज्ञा ने बोला, materials required, then procedure and conclusion. These 3 points should be
Ma'am, can
there
I
clearly.
answer?
Who is interested?
Ma'am, may I Ma'am, can I answer Ritvik?
Ritvik, okay, बोलिए. Okay, after Ritvik बोलो.
Materials required: drinking straw, test tube, lime water. Procedure: take a drinking straw and a test tube containing freshly prepared lime water. Place one end of the straw in the lime water and blow the exhaled air gently. At the other end of the straw. Conclusion: lime water turns milky due to the presence of carbon dioxide in the exhaled air.
Okay, then after that,
Ma'am, may I, honey?
Ma'am, may I Divya Prakash?
Priyanshu Kumar. You were asking, no? Priyanshu? अच्छा, और कौन पूछ रहा था?
Ma'am, Divya
Ma'am, may I,
Prakash.
honey?
Divya Prakash.
Okay, Divya Prakash, आप बोलिए.
Yes, ma'am. Materials required: two test tubes and a freshly prepared water. The materials required are two test tubes. Freshly prepared.
Some problem in your sound, beta. Okay, next, who is interested?
Ma'am, can I Diksha? Ma'am, Diksha.
Diksha बोलिए.
Okay, ma'am. Material required: drinking a straw, test tube, freshly prepared lime water. Take a drinking a straw and a test tube containing freshly prepared lime water. Place one end of the straw in the lime water and blow the exhaled air gently at the other end of the straw. Lime water turns milky due to the presence of carbon dioxide in the exhaled air.
Okay. Then after that,
Ma'am, can I
Can I, Mannat?
Ma'am, can I?
Amarjeet, आप बोलिए.
Yes, ma'am. To show that exhale air contains carbon dioxide, materials required: test tube, drinking straw, lime water. Process: take a drinking straw and a test tube containing freshly prepared lime water. Place one end of the straw in the lime water and blow the exhale air gently at the other end of the straw. Conclusion: lime water turns milky due to the presence of carbon dioxide in the exhaled air.
Okay, next. Mannat.
Ma'am, may I, honey?
Okay, ma'am.
Can I Shivam that?
Material required drinking
After that, you will get
material,
Shivam. Mannat बोलिए.
material required: drinking straw, lime water, test tube. We take drinking straw and test tube containing freshly prepared lime water. We place one end of the straw in the lime water and bowl the exhale air gently at the other end of the respiration of the into straw. Lime water turns milky due to the presence of carbon dioxide in the exhaled air.
Okay. Now Shivam Raj.
Ma'am, can
Yes,
I
ma'am.
answer?
Shivam Raj.
Yes, ma'am. Material required: a drinking straw, a freshly prepared lime water, and a test tube. Procedure: uh, procedure. Take a drinking straw and test tube containing freshly prepared lime water. Place one end of the straw in the test tube containing lime water and exhaled carbon dioxide from other areas of the straw. Conclusion: we observe that the lime water turns milky because of presence of carbon dioxide.
Okay, correct. Now
Ma'am, can
Himesh.
I answer?
I can see Himesh raising his hand.
Ma'am,
Himesh
can I
7D. Okay, you will also
Ma'am,
get.
can I Priyanshu Kumar?
Himesh
Ma'am,
7D.
can I say Sneha?
Shreya. Okay. Then after that, chalo, Ridhima. Ridhima, you
Yes,
tell me
ma'am.
this one, this
Variance
question. Next one. Describe the changes that take place around the rib cage, diaphragm, and chest cavity. State the effect of these changes. एक के बारे में बोलिए रिधिमा. Tell what are the changes taking place around the rib cage?
Ma'am, can I, honey?
Angel, you can say. Angel, बोलिए.
Can I?
First, rib cage. The muscles around
Ma'am,
the
can I
rib cage
Priyanshu?
contract when lifting the rib cage upward and outward. Second, diaphragm, lowering the dome of the
diaphragm until it forms a nearly flat.
Then after that, chest cavity, Pushkar. Can you say Pushkar? Pushkar Raj.
Ma'am, which question?
Question, describe the changes that take place around the chest cavity. State during inspiration and state the effect of these changes.
No, ma'am.
Okay, who is knowing this?
Ma'am, can I?
शिवम कौन बोल सकता है ये आंसर?
Ma'am, can I, Ankuran?
अंकुर बोलिए.
Yes, ma'am. The changes that take around the rib cage are during respiration, the muscles around the rib cage contract, lifting the ribs upwards and downwards, and then diaphragm. During inspiration, the dome of diaphragm lowers until it forms nearly a flat sheet, and then chest cavity. When the diaphragm lowers, as a result, the chest cavity expands.
Okay. Now after that, who was interested? Honey, are you interested?
Yes, ma'am.
बोलिए.
Ma'am, during inspiration, muscles around briefcase lift upward and outward, and the lowering dome of diaphragm nearly form the flat sheet. The chest cavity expand. Chest cavity is attached with lungs. That the lungs also expand due to the enlargement of lung. Air inside the lungs air air inside the air inside the lungs pressure below this create an partial vacuum. Air inside from the air inside from our body come in rushes into our lungs.
Okay. ठीक है. चलो. Next, who is interested in answering the last question?
Can I, Diksha?
रिद्धिमा, बोलो.
Ma'am, Diksha?
Yes,
हाँ,
ma'am.
रिद्धिमा बोलिए.
Ma'am, yes, ma'am. Ma'am, rib cage. During inspiration, the muscles around the rib cage contract, lifting the ribs upward and outward. In expiration, the muscles lift the rib cage and diaphragm relax. Diaphragm. During inspiration, the dome of the diaphragm lowers until it forms a nearly flat chest,